Okay, so I removed the clamps off of it, and like I showed you in the previous video, I've already got the leads that come from the coil wrapped around the leads of the spiders. So what I'll do now is, now that I've gotten this done, I'll go ahead and solder and then clip off all this excess. But what I did was I went ahead and glued from the outer spider ring, the outside edge of the ring of the spider, out to the basket, all the way around, like I said I was going to do. And then also what I did is I had sanded the basket on the each of the 4 spokes up about 3/8 of an inch, and then what I did is I glued from about 3/8 of an inch up on the each spoke down, to the edge of the first ring of the spider, just on all 4 spokes, and the rest is glued all the way out to the edge of the basket. So, as you can see, it's done, all the way around. So the way I've done this is I used, the black CA for the upper portion to do this, and I just put it on, and right before dinner was done, and then just let it sit while we ate. And then what I did was, after dinner, I come back and I just held my can up and just like hit it one time and just let the air, like let the mist fall down on it. It's completely set up and cured. Well, at least the top portion, like it still needs to, like I always tell you, it needs to glue. So, about 24 hours it'll be completely set up. So what I'm going to be doing next, like I said, is I'm going to go ahead and solder these and then clip off the excess that I don't need. Once I get that done, what I'll do then, I'll set the cone down in place, and then I'll line it up, and then I'll clamp the surround down, and then we'll I'll bend these tabs in to rest onto the cone and glue them in place, and then I'll go back and flood that and encapsulate that whole upper joint there. Now once that cures, I'll come back and I'll fold the surround up. I'll put my glue bead down, fold the surround back down, clamp it in place, and let it dry. And at that point, once it's done, what I will go back and do, the triple joint there where the cone meets the top edge of the spider here, once everything is set up and I've gotten the clamps off, before I put the dust cap on it, what I'll do is I'll lay it down on its side, and then I'll glue the triple joint, like the cone, to the spider. That little, I have just a little mark there, that what I'll do when you put it on its side, one of the best things you can do, and I'll go over it with you when I do it, is when you put the glue on, you can let the gravity, like, pull it down, just let it run down, like let it roll slow down that triple joint when it's on its side. So I'll go over that and show you guys that, but at this point, once I get this soldered, what I'll do, I'll cut me some heat shrink, and I'll pull it, I'll put it way up here, and then I'll give myself how much lead I want to, and I'll put I always use an alligator clamp and clamp it in place, and then I'll solder it, pull my heat shrink up over it, use a heat gun, and get that portion done. So at this point, like I said, everything is ready to go as far as to put the cone on it. Like I said, I always put the tape so it doesn't run through the holes, so I can go ahead and remove those. But anyways, that's the point I'm at. I will do the cone and stuff in the next video.